The Great Bakery Heist. In the lively town of Whiskerville, Whiskers, Paws, and Sniffles had become local legends. Everywhere they went, animals greeted them with cheers and snacks. But one place remained their ultimate favorite, Mr. Crumble's Bakery, home to the world's most irresistible tuna pies. One morning, the three cats perched on their usual spot on the bakery roof. Whiskers was reading a map, Paws was daydreaming about food, and Sniffles was, well, sniffing. "Something's wrong," said Sniffles, his nose twitching wildly. "The tuna pies smell missing." Whiskers raised an eyebrow. "Missing? That's not a smell." "But it's true," insisted Sniffles. "I smell flour and butter, but no tuna." The trio bounded down to the bakery, where they found Mr. Crumble pacing nervously. "What's the matter, Mr. Crumble?" asked Whiskers. "It's a disaster," wailed the baker. "All my tuna pies for the big town picnic have vanished. I stayed up all night baking them, and this morning they were gone." Paws gasped. "Who would do such a terrible thing?" "We'll get to the bottom of this," said Whiskers, tapping his chin thoughtfully. "Sniffles, follow the scent. Paws, grab the emergency snack bag. We're on the case." Sniffles led the way, nose to the ground. The trail wound through Whiskerville's cobblestone streets, past the cheese shop, and into the bustling marketplace. "The scent is getting stronger," said Sniffles, stopping near a fruit stand. "But it's mixed with something. Fishy and fruity." Whiskers' eyes narrowed. "Let's split up and ask around. Someone must have seen something." As they questioned the townsfolk, a pattern emerged. "I saw a shady figure carrying a sack this morning," said Daisy Duck. They went toward the docks, added Berry the Beagle. At the docks, the cats found a trail of breadcrumbs leading to a rickety boat tied to the pier. On board, a seagull with a scruffy scarf and a peg leg squawked nervously. "Captain Gulliver," said Whiskers. "What are you up to?" "Nothing," squawked Gulliver, trying to hide a tuna pie behind his back. "What's that?" asked Paws, pointing to a pile of crumbs near a crate. Gulliver sighed and confessed. All right. I didn't mean to take all the pies. I was hungry, and then my crew wanted some, and it just got out of hand. I didn't know they were for the picnic." "You mean the whole town's picnic?" said Whiskers. "Gulliver, you've got to make this right." "But how?" squawked Gulliver. "I can't bake pies." Back at the bakery, the cats explained everything to Mr. Crumble, who sighed but agreed to give Gulliver a second chance. "If you help bake new pies, we'll call it even." And so began the great baking marathon. Gulliver turned out to be surprisingly skilled at cracking eggs, while Sniffles mixed the dough, Paws rolled the crusts, and Whiskers supervised with his usual flair. By evening, the pies were ready, and the town picnic was saved. Everyone cheered as the cats arrived at the park, pulling a wagon full of steaming tuna pies. "To the heroes of Whiskerville," cried Mr. Crumble, raising a toast. Gulliver apologized to the crowd and even performed a funny sea shanty as a peace offering. The townsfolk forgave him, and soon everyone was laughing and enjoying the feast. As the stars twinkled above, Whiskers, Paws, and Sniffles lay on the grass, their bellies full and their tails twitching with contentment. "Another case closed," said Whiskers. "And more pie for us," added Paws, licking his whiskers. "I smell another adventure coming," said Sniffles, his nose twitching. The three cats grinned, ready for whatever came next.